the most powerful. Think of 5 people now. Just think about it. And as I'm talking, make notes and promise yourself to call them or to email them and to thank them. And this is the obvious one. Focus on what you love. Focus on what you love, focus on who you love, and do it. And whatever anyone tells you about the sense, the logical stuff, if you don't follow your heart, you will get sick. So do what you love, and do it as often as you can. So, now I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I do. Now, I change people's beliefs, and that's how I do this. I give people a reason to live by getting them to focus on what they love. So one thing with the current media, I've been told, and I don't know how true the statistic is, but I'm pretty sure that there is an element of truth in it, that the average human will focus on 17 negatives for every positive. No wonder we're only smiling 4 times a day. What we do, when we focus on what we love to do, guess what? We start reversing the trend. We start smiling more. We start being more grateful. And we start doing what we love. When you do what you love, your health will be brilliant. And your health is your wealth. Because you ask any person sitting on that bed at the end of their life, would you trade in your entire fortune for one day where you could go back to a day like now, where you had full health? Do you know what they start planning, what they do with their day? How they'd impact people, how they could walk without an oxygen cylinder. The NHS will turn you into Darth Vader with masks. That's the ghost of Christmas future if you don't follow your heart. Now, the fundamental thing with all health and getting out of bed in the morning and feeling the passion is having a true purpose. Now, I thought my purpose was about helping people. Now, while it was vague and fluffy like that, I ended up in the NHS, I ended up a nurse. Guess what? I ended up taking lots of drugs. My path is all about looking after me. First thing I had to do was get selfish. Putting me first. Because I realised when I was giving from an empty tank, when I had nothing to give, and I still kept giving, guess what happened to my health? First thing I had to do was top up my tank and find a way of keeping topped up regardless what happened. I can give you the tools to help you. But what I can't do is make you use them. Only you can do that. I can take you 3/4 of the way across the bridge to health and happiness. But the end part, you have to do for yourself. And the first thing, I focus a lot on purpose. I run workshops to get you to where you need to be. To find a purpose so compelling that you'll wake up each day and you will want to get out of bed. And another thing I do, I follow-up support to take action towards it. Because sometimes we just need a nice, gentle reminder, a nice, friendly support. Look, the reason you're doing this, just a reminder. When you've got your life purpose, put it up all over the house. Get a vision board, get a screensaver. Remind yourself every day why I'm doing this. I run workshops. I do one-on-one stuff, but I'm moving away now because I can impact more people in bigger groups. Now, I do think of walk innovation. Now, a lot of people do a lot of talking, but they don't do a lot of walking. Walk innovation allows you to do both simultaneously. Walk innovation is about walking your talk. And I know, I'm just going to hold this up. This is walk innovation, and you don't have to take these, but I'm just going to place them strategically so that while I talk you get an idea of what it is. This is about looking after your health and well-being simultaneously to your mental state. This works on both things at once. And what Walk Innovation is about you taking action and focusing on the things that you love to do. And by doing the things that you love to do and finding the things that you love to do, your entire life, your health will change. And not only that, but every single person in your life will benefit. Because you will feel better. You'll have more to give them. When your tank is full, you'll have more to give. I run another workshop called The Journey to Empowerment, where we talk about what has led you to where you are. What has got you to your true essence? What's really important? And what the patterns of your life. Journey to Empowerment is a bit like driving a car and looking in the rear mirror at the traffic lights. It gives you a time safely to reflect on what are the patterns that's led you to this particular journey. If you really want to know the patterns in your life and what your body is trying to communicate with your mind, what your heart wants you to get, then that's what the Journey to Empowerment is about.